Okay, hi guys, welcome to module number 1. So for this module, we'll be discussing where to place your subject in the shot. So let's take a look here. Okay, so in this example, you can see we have 3 elements. We have a cameraman on the right, we have our interviewee or our subject sitting in a stool, and then we have this block that says wall behind him. Well, that's a wall. So as you can notice in it, the wall is directly behind the interviewee, and that's what we're going to look at right now, is how close should you put your interviewee, your subject, to the background. So let's take a look at what this would look like in an actual interview. Okay, so here's our live shot. As you can see here, this wall behind her is really distracting. It's very close to her, it's crowding the frame. We really want to give her more space than that. In an interview, what we want to do is separate the subject from the background. So there we go. Now we separated. So let's take a look at what this would look like in our live example. So here's the new shot, and the wall is no longer crowding our subject. Okay, so now we've seen how it looks when we improve it. Let's take a look at how these two shots look side by side so you can get an idea of the changes that we've made. On the left side, you can see our original shot, and on the right is our improved shot. So let me just pause this for a second. So the setup on the right has given us a few new advantages here. The first is that by separating her from the background, we can actually see what the background is. Not only is she less crowded, but we can see more details. One of the other advantages is that now we've been able to do more with lighting. So we've been able to actually put a light behind her, and that's giving her what we call a rim light or a backlight. You see the soft bluish white light on one side of her. That's a light that's designed to separate her from the background, to let her stand out. When someone's up against the background, they're lit with the same light that is lighting your background. So your subject and your background sort of start to blend together a little bit. So by moving her forward, we're lighting her differently, we're separating her, there's less crowding. We've had a lot of improvements from just making this one slight adjustment. Okay, that concludes this module. All that's left to do is let's put our interviewer in. There she is, and you're all set and you're ready to go.